Well, it's November here in Brazil at Rancho Fundo. It's about 7:30 in the morning. It's just starting to get light. There's not much to do here on our own farm. I do need to figure out what I need to do with the rice field. It does indeed need plowing. Thinking about leasing a subsoiler. We do have milk here. So let me get the pickup down here. We'll get that loaded in the back. We'll get some coffee beans to take into town. And then we'll swing by the store and see if we can figure out what we want to do about that plowing issue. I think, yeah, we'll be able to sell some coffee too and get the money up even a little more. Let's just go ahead and leave that running. We did the grass field. We got the bales and stuff over there. Is this the one that we had the problem with the corrupted video footage? Might have been. I know we had the problem on Louisiana, but I'm trying to remember if we had one on here too. I've got to try and figure out what sorts of mitigating steps I can take to avoid that. I think if I have shorter clips, shorter source clips, so that it never has to not load the whole clip. Like say, oh, okay, we only loaded part of it, and you got to expand it out to get to the rest of it. Whereas if it's got enough capacity for it in the 80 minutes. What's going on here? They get caught on the Humpty Hump. I think I'm between the tubs there, yeah. Yeah, if it's got capacity to put the entire clip in without loading just a, snippet of it. If you don't use Share Factory, you probably don't understand what the heck I'm talking about. Maybe I'll show you one of these days. I want to get this gate open here. So, supposed to be making cheese and butter as well. I think it's a split production. I'm trying to get through the milk as quickly as possible because we have so much of it. Okay, I should be able to. Coffee beans in there. Am I supposed to have any more? I don't think I was I? September, October. Maybe not. Well, I had some in the silo, so I'm gonna take it. I don't think I was supposed to have any at that point, but that's alright. I get that gate too. We're heading into town, so we'll just do it. That's what I get for having more beans than I think I probably should have. I don't know how that happened. Alright, here we are at the coffee roaster. I see they got all of our coffee roasted that we had delivered up to this point. So if we go get the straight truck from the store, we should be able to load it up and sell that. Let's make sure it's still... Oh, it is running. I don't even need to go into it. Okay. Alright, so let's go to the store. Drop this milk off. Where are we going with it? Bottled milk. Yeah. Farmer's market. Yeah, when I first was looking at the prices, I looked at regular milk. I was like, take it to the dairy. Wait, there's a dairy? No, there's not. There's just the little one I have on the farm. Which means we should get really good prices for our products, but... Can I get over far enough that I'm in the trigger? I don't know. Let's see. I don't feel like I've backed this trailer in here before. This seems unusual for me. Let's see. Straps. There we go. Sold. Doesn't seem like I've done it that way before, but I'm sure I probably have. One thing I've wanted to do on this map, doing this limited series Let's Play, is I wanted to work with some big machinery on one of the neighbors' farms, but I really haven't had an opportunity to do that yet. I'd like to borrow the straight truck, but first can we take a look at what you have for used? My goodness, lots of things. The mulcher would probably not be a bad thing to have. I've got enough money. Let me think about that. Hopefully somebody doesn't jump on it. It does need 210 horsepower. I don't have anywhere near that. Probably could stand to get a new tractor that's got more horsepower. That's probably the most likely thing we need to buy. Load up 8 pallets of roasted coffee. Okay, there we go. We got 8 pallets of roasted coffee. Load it up. My guess is we're going to go to the farmer's market, but I am going to double check just to make sure we are getting the most bang for our buck. coffee bean roasted 4881 at the farmer's market. That's gonna be some good money. Straps off. It goes more quickly. I don't know why that is. It's very interesting. 39,000. Alright. Back up to the store. Let's take a look at plows and I guess subsoilers. I don't think Spader do the trick for us, and I think what plow would actually be better because it'll take care of the weeds, and a subsoiler won't. It might be best to just get the same plow that we had borrowed before, or at least I should say. We didn't really borrow it; we paid money for it. Though we could buy it actually now. Of course, will we ever need one again? I don't know. Yeah, plows. Soil cultivation plows. So we had the Jewel, the Lemken Jewel 6MV. That'd be the one we'd want to get again. All right, thank you. Yeah, I'll be back to the tractor, pick that up. Hey, you're my last hope. I was wondering, you know, if there's anybody that needs something done on one of the larger farms. There is quite a bit, so we're looking for a harvest. I want the farm that's kind of up in the top right corner. That's close. What's he want? Soybeans. That's the one right there. What's he got? Sunflowers. I don't think he's got the header for it there. So that may be what we end up doing. All right, thanks. What I'm going to do is I'm going to head back down, get the tractor come up, see if I get a worker to start working on plowing the rice field for me. And then I'm going to try and see if I can do that sunflower contract for them and get to use some of the big equipment here on the Rancho Fundo map, because we really haven't had a chance to do it yet. I don't think I need to drive through the farm, so I'm going to go around this way. You can see, yeah, we are going to help with that sunflower contract. It's going to be awesome. One of the neighbors up on the kind of the northern edge of the map. We've helped one down on the southern end here, but we haven't been able to do anything up with that guy yet. And he's got a big farm, so it'll be fun. We did end up having to borrow equipment because I couldn't remember if he had a corn header or not. He didn't. But we're going to be able to use the big, what is it, Jeringhoff header. I think it's over there already. So, yeah, once we get the worker set down here, we'll run up, we'll hop on probably the motorcycle and head up there. Can we get in here? There we go. So I think what I'll do is I'm just gonna go first person here. Gonna pull up that, and I'm just gonna say go forth and do great things. I know it's gonna cost me a little, but it should be fine. So I'm gonna get out, and we're gonna let this guy do this for us. Yeah, it's gonna bring up stones. I don't know if I can find a roller or something to see if I can roll these back in or not, but I don't know what he's doing. Oh, I see. Since he started in the middle of the round, he just went back and finished it going, yeah. Okay. All right. So I'm kind of excited about this. I'm gonna do the right thing and put a helmet on. No, I'm not. I'm gonna just ride this way. I'm excited about this because we never would get an opportunity to use the semi-trucks with our fields because they're just so small. So this gives us a chance to use some of the other equipment here on the Brazilian map that we're just too small to do, but because it's a contract and one of the larger landowners here on the map, it's going to be fun. So we're just going to head up past our grass field here. We'll have to collect these hay bales up at some point, I guess. I think if I just keep going, eventually I'm going to get up to his place. Keep following this road, track, whatever you want to call it. If I just keep following it straight, I should get there. It is a ways. This map's not small, we're just down on the far end of it. I think that's one of the things that really kind of made this map difficult is the distance to the store and the sell points. And climbing the hill and stuff, but it's been fun. So here we go. I think this is his farm here. There's the Geringhoff header, and that's the sunflower field over there. I think we're just delivering it up on the other side of the hill here. It's got a nice silo, but I think we're going to be delivering it just up over there, so maybe we'll get a chance to use a semi-truck. So this is the guy's place here. And he's got quite a bit of equipment already. And that's the combine we get to use. So I don't think he'll mind if we park our motorcycle in here. Yeah, he's got a nice setup here. I tried to put in a lot of the South American version tractors that I could find, Staras, Valtras, Valtra Valmet, planner. Is that a planner? Yeah. He's got a nice pickup. It's even got a sprayer. All right, so this is the combine here. John Deere S7, I think it's kind of a South American version. There's some other mods that came out after I kind of set up this map. I spent a long time setting this map up. Suppose we got to take that cover off of our, well, probably wouldn't have to, but we'll take that cover off of our grain tank. Oh, he's got a auger wagon in there. I think we'll use the Valtra Valmet with that then. So let's see here. I think we're ready. Maybe that cover doesn't come off. I don't know. Well, if it doesn't have to, I guess. Ooh, we got like, oh my gosh, this has tons of controls. It's got like 3 different control sets for the combine alone. We got to check that out, I guess. So let's pull up the help window. So, okay, here's Combine 1. We're Pipe Door Ladder 1. That's the pipe, okay. And then the next one's Covers. Oh, something in the back here. Oh, okay. Yeah, we don't need that. We don't need that. We're gonna open the covers, okay. The other side. Make sure not the cover we're thinking of. What's the last one? Seats and right signaling. That's probably my seat. No, I don't know what it is. That's the seat forward and back. Seat up and down. Nothing is gonna take that cover off the top of the combine. All right, we can close that help window. And let's see, let's get up here close to the field. Let's pull up the steering assist. That looks fine. Unfold the tool harvester. I thought I did already. Hang on. Well, what's unfold usually? That one, right? Nope. So I don't know what the unfold is. I better go pull the help back up. I thought I had unfolded it. Fold harvester. Unfold harvester, right? Alright, there we go. We're going now. I don't know what I didn't do before. I thought I had done it. But apparently I had not. Let's go to third person. I don't know why we're not seeing. Oh, did I do... Hang on. Yeah, I should see lines. Yeah, they are. Pick up our line. See if we'll miss any on the outside. Okay, we're going around in a direction that our puck's going to be on the outside. It's a pretty good sized field. I'll go ahead and fill the grain tank on the combine one time myself, and then maybe we'll turn it over to a worker. I'll run the auger wagon. What's going on? My headland went away. That's kind of weird. Whoop. It's one thing I hate about the GPS is sometimes before you get the bleep bleep, sometimes it changes and thinks you want a different one. Oh, this is a big field. This is gonna take a while. This is gonna be a time lapse or two, I think. Oh my goodness. We are in for a long day, my friends. I think so. Gosh, I don't even know if I'll get a headland done before I gotta go get the auger wagon. This will be fun. We're gonna get a lot off of this. And it's not so much we're doing this for the money. We're doing it more for the experience of getting to use some of this really big South American equipment on a large South American farm, because yeah, we would never get here. It would take us years to build up to this. So it gives us an opportunity to experience some of the larger equipment, doing some of the fun stuff here in Brazil, South American style. So let me see if I get this headland done, get this turned over to a worker, and we'll start hauling grain. Well, seed. Let's do this thing. I'm not quite sure what the worker is doing. It almost seems like he's going to drive around the whole field and make sure that I got the headland done. I don't know. This thing is cool. This is fun. I like it. Sorry, I had a sneeze in there. While the worker's figuring out what he's gonna do, I'm gonna go grab the motorcycle. I'm gonna run up and get the semi-truck that we're gonna use to haul. And it's just right up over here. Probably the best way to do it is to load over, I can't see it from here, over in the corner of the field. There's a road right there. It goes up to the paved road. And I think if we can use that, we could just do it easy, you know? I swear I think he's just going around on the headland first. What I should have done is just said don't do the headlands, but it's just kind of wasting time. Yeah, it looks like that's all he's doing. He's just going around the headland. Already did it. Oh, man. The AI is much improved from FS19, but oh, and 22, but still, come on. So I think we're just delivering to this grain sell point right here. It's a little ways, I guess. But I think we can go ahead and use these trucks right here. I'm going to use this one with the tandem trailers. I think this is supposed, there's another mod came out that is even more of a South American style truck. I think this was intended to be, but another mod came out more recently that's even better, but this is what we're going to use. This is kind of I think it's intended to be a Scania, but because I'm on console, we can't do that. We can't do Scanias. I haven't driven these trucks on this map since we first set this thing. I'm going to take the first bay here, I think. Hopefully these tandems can get through here without getting the trailer caught up. I think we'll be okay. That's the nice thing about the tandem trailers, they kind of follow you, so it's better for kind of more your tight areas than a big long trailer. Oh my, come on there, car. What do you think was going to happen there, buddy? This is cool. I like it. We're not going to get to drive real far because our turn's going to be coming up, but we got kind of like the sell-by warehouse, yeah. And then there's like, I don't know what this was down here. Kind of like a lime. This is the place to buy expensive lime. Let's see. I gotta go turn here. So we're not gonna have to do too much off-road stuff with this one. There's another one with a bunch of control groups. Alright. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to park this right here. like that. I think that'll open the cover on that one. Should open the cover on that one. And we should be ready to go. I may just go ahead and offload what I've got into it right away. I've got, what? I'm just over, actually, now I can run alongside the combine and fill up some more. We don't have to wait for the combine to get full. Question is it going to be on the, it's not going to be on the, I don't know which way it's going. Which way is the combine turning? Let me go find it. If the pipe's out now, it'd be best if I could offload it. I don't know how full it gets going up and down too. It's on the wrong side. Question is, will it be able to make it over here before the grain tank gets full? Maybe if it just started on the rounds, might be fine. What I'll do is I'll fill up, I'll go put it into the truck, and then we'll just kind of try and keep up with the combine. We'll run alongside. And get the truck filled. We'll keep the combine from having to stop at all. See how it goes. I think we'll knock this out. I mean, it's going to take some time, but I think we'll be okay because it's big. So, regardless of the fact that the field is massive, the combine is pretty darn massive as well. So, and I don't often get to do this, so I don't usually get to the really big stuff. I like the struggle. Probably sounds silly to get. Trying to get my cruise control matched here is tough. I don't have enough hands for control. I think it's going about 6-7. Oh, did I just do that? That was completely unintentional. I apologize profusely to anyone who is offended by that. I did not mean that. Apologize. It was not my intention. There we go. I think we got the grain tank emptied, and that's why it's filling so much slower right now. Because we're just getting what's going through the combine. Still not full. Once we get to the end here, we'll just go take what we got, put that in the truck, let them keep going. Yeah, it's going to bog us down quite a bit. Wow. Fun stuff here on the farm. if I want to do this in first person, it looks like it works a lot better if I frame the cab of the combine in this window right here. I'm not quite sure where the discharge pipe is in relation to my trailer. Let's look at third person. So it's up in the forward corner. Not great, but I think that definitely worked better for us. I'm wondering how much more I can get into this semi-truck. I wonder if I can get the whole trail or the whole field into that truck. I imagine we're gonna have a tough time climbing that hill with all that weight behind it. I guess we'll find out, right? Worst comes to worst, we just take one trailer at a time of the tandems. Guess we'll find out. There's not too much left in the field. I'll come down here and wait. Run alongside, we'll load, and then we'll see what happens after that. It's not too much left. It's 4 o'clock. I did not think we would make this quick a work of this at all. I did not think we'd be able to get this field done this quickly. I figured we'd be finishing in the dark, and we're not gonna have that problem really at all. So the trailer, or the auger wagon we're using here, is the Stara Revoke Ninja. A couple of interesting things about it. It looks like the auger pipe closes itself once it's emptied the trailer. It does that automatically. Interesting. I like the cover animations, pretty cool. It kind of goes nice and slowly across. It's pretty neat. It puts the handle out back, so I guess it is manual, not automatic. Yeah, you can see the handle on the back of the trailer there. Very cool equipment. This is kind of oh, let's go. It's one of the things I wanted to get to on this map, was to use a little bit bigger equipment, some of this unique Brazilian kind of style, South American style equipment. I mean, it's very close to what gets used in North America, but there are some uniqueness to it. Probably more rugged, designed for like more rugged terrain, I suppose. Oh, take off on it. Oh, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Oh, do you think the truck's gonna be in the way? Oh, what are you doing? What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Sometimes the workers work their way around a problem. Let's see what happens. I'm going to take what I have and offload it. I'll probably be in the way of the combine. Maybe they'll figure this out. I don't know. So there's a second position. I don't know what it is. You should pull up the help menu and figure it out. What are they going to do? Oh, good. They're going to get that last part. I need to pull up the help menu and figure it out. I think the trailer's going to be full. It is. Okay. So I got to get the cover on the rearmost trailer. And then I got to see if I can make this up the hill. I'm going to try and turn around the field without getting stuck. First off. First challenge. And then I don't know what we've got for horsepower on this truck. If we upped it to the most we could get. I'm just going to keep it floored as we head up this hill and hope we don't get bogged down, which we seem to be doing. I think we'll be all right. I think it's going to be okay. It's going to be slow, but I think we're going to make it. Well, I think the combine's done. Let this car go also. No, you go. This is cool. Look at the suspension on the trailer and everything. All very cool. Most excellent. Love it. Here we go. I think what I may do is I may take that other truck to get the last part of the load. Just because I want to see it in action as well. Oh boy. Oh my gosh, look at all the cars that we backed up. Cover off. Uh-oh. Did these tip out the back or the side or something? They very well may. Let's see if we can change it to a tip side left. Help me. Open next cover. Huh. Interesting. Okay. Tip side rear low. Tip side rear top. Tip side left low. That's what we want. Let's try that. There we go. And then I think on the other trailer we'll set it to the same. Tip side, left out. We'll be 100% transported with this other trailer then, right? This is cool. I really like it. We'll take the other truck down there. So that's contract finished and we got paid 9572. That's pretty awesome. Pull this out. We'll park the truck here under this light. And let's take this truck down there. This is weird. It's got a steering axle behind the cab. Sunflowers left in the field to pick up with this truck, but we didn't get a chance to use it. It's a little park and come to see. It's got a lot of control groups like the other one did. I wonder if you can lift that steering axle or not, disengage it. I'm not sure. I imagine it's a lot of the same control groups, a lot of mirror options, seat options. Probably won't get too much for this. Turn tight. I am like overshooting that turn. Trying to cut into here. That's twice I've done that. We'll get this into the silo or the sell point and then the delivery location. We'll probably call this a day. It's been fun. I had a good time. Oh, come on. Slow, getting bogged down in the mud and stuff, I think. I don't know. Not sure how to explain it. Figure out. Oh, probably need to be on the back. There we go. That's fine. So let's keep it showing up. There we go. Yeah. Well, I think that was it, man. That was cool. Yeah, I'd like to thank you for hanging out with me here. Rancho Fundo. Here in Brazil. It has been a lot of fun, especially today, using the big equipment on the fields. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, hit that like button. And if you don't subscribe yet, why not? It don't cost nothing. We'll see you next time.